Hey, welcome back to the channel. We are going to do some caulking today, but something we ran across, which is very bizarre, is this right here. So I know it looks perfect, and these are supposed to be solid wood treads, but look at this. See how that is? It's like, you would think maybe termites or something got into that. But it looks like there's a section, I'd have to really kind of feel from here on over, that big. I'm gonna have to figure out what the heck I'm gonna do about that. Not quite sure at this point. It may just be, I'll have to, I mean, this thing is in there now. It's solid, it's been glued in. So I'm not quite sure what to do at this point. I would really like to know if the company that sold these to me, they were like 21 bucks a piece, whether they would stand behind them. Because it's going to be a little effort to take those out. So I'll have to kind of think about it. I mean, I guess I could probably put a graft on it or something, but that would look kind of not right. So I do have a little video on this. I'll probably take it over to the hardware store where I got this and see what they say. So today what we're going to do is I'm going to sand the rest of these, put some caulk on. Throughout, I'm going to tape all these off and make sure that they're caulked really well, and we'll get ready for paint this weekend. I don't want to spend too much time on getting this in here because I'm going to spend more time up here because I'm going to have to do some work on these corners and then plus up here. But I do want to get this in, and I've done a lot of sanding to get this smooth. And I think what I'm going to do is just go ahead and adhere this, glue this in. I'm not going to shoot it in. I think it's going to be tight enough the way that it is, and we'll just glue it in, and a little bit later today I'll finish up with that piece, but let's just get this in. Well, we have this at least enough. We'll get in and caulk some of that a little later, but like I said, we'll end up fixing that a little bit more. I am going to take and tape this all off. We're going to put paper down on all of this, and then that'll allow us the opportunity to come in here and spray these side skirts. So let's get at that. Now we got all the treads taped off, and now we're going to put some paper on each one of those areas. And I think we may put a little on the sides here. I don't know, but I think that may help protect that. I do want to put it along here so we don't get a lot of overspray. now we have all these treads in. That's the one that's still being worked on. They're all covered. I don't have that one piece in there, but I'll still spray this, probably top half. I think we're good enough. It's pretty low overspray, at least I hope, so we won't be getting it all over the place, but I want to come in and put 2 coats on. We'll put one on and see how that works, and then we'll come back with another in probably an hour or so. So that took us like, I don't know, just a few minutes to put its coat on. Really took no time at all. We'll let this dry and then we'll come back and put a second coat on. So pretty darn quick. Long time to tape, but pretty darn quick to spray it in there. And I think the results are going to be so much better. While this is drying, I thought I'd just come in here and do some painting, start trimming this out up here, because we'll end up doing that today too. I'm not going to take too much time on this because I can start working. I'm going to start spraying again, and I'll get that done, and then I'll just head home because there's white paint in the sprayer, and I can then take those newel posts and paint those. So I'm going to kind of get this a little bit further, and then we'll put that second coat of paint on. I feel we've got enough of this dry. We're going to go in and put this second coat on, and we're going to let this dry for probably a few hours, get some lunch and come back. But I did go in and kind of cut in some of this railing. This is going to be replaced, but I don't want to take and do anything at this time, just because we still need a railing here, and I'll end up having to stain it and all that. So I don't want to take that off, but eventually we will. But let's go ahead and put this last coat of paint on here and get things ready to roll. Second coat is on. We're going to let this thoroughly dry. I did find there's a few places where there's some trash in it, and I did see one area that I put a little scuff mark in. I may not be able to see it once it's all dry, but I'll take and we have to sand that down. We'll see. But we're going to let this dry, and we'll be back to, I think we're going to keep all of this on. Should probably take it off, but I'm going to keep it all on. And then we'll take and paint this wall here and all up in there. And hopefully we can get that finished today. And if we can, we're going to call that a day. So that's it. Well, I'm always trying to make things a little easier. And I got up and kind of got these, I put a ladder up here. Of course, look how far down it is. But I couldn't reach any ladder up here. That's not pretty, but we'll end up, it's normally dark in here. But what I ended up doing was I bought a pole for 20 bucks and then I taped a paintbrush on it. I'll end up buying one of those things that I can easily take and put the paintbrush on. But for now, this is gonna work. And I'm just gonna go and try to paint kind of the second trim on this coat. And then once I'm done, I'm gonna roll the rest of this. I may try to do another coat tonight, or today, or if not, do it tomorrow. But we're gonna continue working on this. Really good solid day today. We got all the walls painted, the risers, the side rails, side skirting, and then all of this up here. So all painted, done. Come back in tomorrow or Monday and probably just take and do some touch-up painting. Then we can pull off the covers on the treads, and gonna be a good solid weekend finishing this stuff. Hopefully, well, we'll actually have the stairs and all this all painted, but then maybe Monday I'll start on the knoll post and getting those set. Always fun things. Well, we have finished the paint, and I think this is about all we're gonna do for today. I want, this will all have to dry, but we're gonna come in here and start taking off our tape. Hello, thanks for watching today. We have finished up the stairwell, at least to the point where, you know, we're going to get railings, but we've got the paint. That's all done. Make sure you subscribe. Thumbs up if you like the content, and make sure to turn on that post notification to watch all of the new and exciting episodes on the Bucket List Project. Thanks for watching.